Hey there, it's me Eden. If you are new to the channel, then please subscribe to my channel and visit my Patreon page for early access, link in the description. I sat down and looked at her hands. First she rolled one leg up and slid it over my toes and then over my foot, then the other one. Now stand up and pull them up. Be careful and gentle, otherwise there you'll get a run. We girls hate runs. You can't feel them, but everybody else can see them. I did it slowly. The nylon on my hairless skin was fantastic. Very good, Beverly. Make sure that they fit well in the crotch and don't pull the top up too high. The waistband must fit well or the pantyhose will roll down your body. You cannot adjust it in public and it'll feel horrible. Ready for the dress? I smiled at her. Yes, Mommy. She unzipped the dress and held it out for me and I stepped into it. She slowly pulled it up and I put my arms in the sleeves. She zipped me up and adjusted the fit. She knelt down and helped me in the sandals. How do you feel? I feel wonderful, Mom. My dreams are coming true. It is all so soft and so pretty. I can't wait to see me in the mirror. Please don't look now, Beverly. Let Cindy do her magic first, okay? I waited my whole life, Mommy. A few hours more shouldn't be a problem for me. I smiled at her and she hugged me. I followed her down to the living room. At the door I stopped. What's the matter, Beverly? I don't know, Mommy. It is not that I am ashamed to see anyone, but I don't look good. I look like a boy in a dress and I don't want anybody else to see me like this. Cindy will understand and she will help you with your hair, nails and makeup. In a few hours you will look like a pretty young girl. You will look like you feel. Is this worth it to trust Cindy and me? I smiled and hugged her and then I went in the living room. Cindy stood up from the sofa and came to me. Hi, Beverly. Nice to meet you. I smiled at her. Hello. I made a curtsy. I am sorry, but I only know you as Cindy. May I call you Cindy? She laughed. Sure, Beverly. I don't know what your mom had told you about me. Not much. She said that you can help me to become myself. Yes, Beverly. During my college time I worked at a beauty parlor to get the money for college. You can say that I am still a professional. I have brought all the necessary equipment with me. Mom said, before Cindy start her magic on you we will have breakfast. We all went to the kitchen. Like I had seen it done for years, I used my hand to smooth the skirt before I sat down. Cindy asked me, you are really in a dress for the first time? Yes, Cindy. This is the first time I've worn female clothes. No, that is not right. Yesterday I slept in a nightgown. Your movements are so natural. There are a few minor details in your walk, but the way you stand and hold your hands. You use your hand like any girl would to sit down. You hold your knees together when you sit. Your curtsy is perfect. How did you know? I smiled at her. Thank you for your kind words. I think you know that I've always felt like a girl. I watched the girls closely, always in fear that they'd notice me. When I was alone in my room I practiced being a girl. It was always a time of release for me. Well, I never wore shoes with heels before. It is much harder to handle than I thought. Cindy said to Mom, you have a proper daughter, Joan. If Mike were here and had heard this, he had immediately signed the papers. Look at her, there is no doubt, she is a girl. I know, Cindy. I hope that from now on she can live a happy life. Let us eat now. I know that Beverly can hardly wait for your help. After the breakfast I helped Mom clean the table and put the dishes into the dishwasher. Cindy brought meanwhile a large suitcase from her car. Your mom told me that you dream of having long and curly hair. Yes, Cindy. It will be a long time before it'll grow long enough. Are you willing to spend a whole day for long hair? I will do anything for long hair, Cindy. There is a method to extend your hair. I have everything with me and it is a pleasure for me to make your dream come true. I will work on your hair for hours and I hope you can sit long enough. I hugged her and cried. I see you like it. This is payment enough for me. What will Mike say when you are here all day? Nothing, Beverly. He comes tomorrow to see you and he will speak with you. He will stay till Monday morning if it is necessary. The tears flow heavier. Why are you both so good to me? Beverly, please don't cry. You don't know anything about us and you don't know why your mom called us. No. Beverly, sit down and please don't cry. I will tell you about our child. I sat at the table and looked at her. My eyes were still full of tears. Ben was born when I was 17 years old. Your mom is my best friend. While I worked at the parlor, she kept an eye on Ben. Mike worked too. Our parents had kicked us out from home and we needed the money. Only your mom made it possible that I could finish college and that Mike could go to the university. What none of us suspected till it was too late, was that Ben was the same as you. You say was. I am sorry to ask you, what happened to him? The tears came up in her eyes as she said, Sarah killed herself. We only know what she felt from a farewell letter. She put her hands before her eyes and cried. I stood up and hugged her. I don't know what to say, Cindy. The only thing I can say is that both of you shouldn't blame yourself. Children like us dread to tell anyone about ourselves. Now I know that it was stupid for me to say nothing to Mom. We do not want to disappoint our parents. She hugged me and cried for a long time. Now you know why we want to help you. We and your mom are full of fear that you will also do something stupid. No chance, Cindy. I had thought more than twice a day to take the easy road, but I didn't want to hurt my mom. I love her more than my life. I've known this since I stood on the railing of a bridge and looked down in the abyss. I saw a mother with her child walking hand in hand down there. When I saw them, I remembered how much love my mommy has given to me. If you know that someone loves you, you can stand the life. I think that Sarah had not the luck to be reminded how much you both love her. When you are willing to die, you cannot think clearly. My mom came to me and I saw her face, it was white like a sheet. Don't fear, Mom. I won't do anything stupid again. Cindy said, I think you are right, Beverly. Who know better than you what Sarah thought and felt? You are so wonderful. What you say helps me more than the 10 years of therapy. I should help you and instead you help me. She looked to Mommy, you have an angel, Joan. I know, Cindy. A wonderful angel with a golden heart full of love. Cindy smiled at me, I will freshen my makeup and then we start on you, Angel. She stood up, took her purse and went to the bathroom. My face was red like a fire engine. I looked down to the hem of my dress and whispered embarrassed, I'm no angel, I am only Beverly. Mommy hugged me and said, you are my angel, Beverly. You have got a wonderful gift. I looked at you when Cindy told you about Sarah. The way you can show your emotions and the way you can empathize with others, you are really an angel for Cindy. It is a long time since Sarah had left us. Cindy was never the same since then. Now her eyes sparkle again. What you said really helped her. Can I ask you for a favor? Yes, Mommy. Can you accept Cindy as your aunt? I was the aunt of Ben, well, Sarah. It will mean a lot to Cindy. I will love it, Mommy, but I will ask her later. She needs time now to think about Sarah and her. You are so wonderful, Beverly. We only stood there and hugged till Cindy came back to us. Ready, Beverly? Yes, Cindy. All right, sit on the chair, please. She put the large suitcase on the table and opened it. It was full of bottles and makeup, a large blow dryer, rollers and hair. She took the hair out and said, "This is real human hair. The shade is a little bit darker than yours, but we can fix it later. Is it long enough for you?" I looked with big eyes at the 1-yard-long hair. Who allows such beautiful hair to be cut? Poor girls in Italy. They use every chance to get money. Is it long enough for you? Much too long, I think. I cannot handle such long hair. It will go down past my bottom. She laughed. Half length enough? Yes, Cindy. I can't believe it. Okay, let's start. She separated the extensions and laid them out on the table. Soon the table was full of beautiful long brown hair. She took a comb out and used many hair clips to separate my own short hair. She picked up one strand of hair and begun to plait the extension into my hair. She said, "We must repeat this every 2 weeks till your own hair is long enough. Over time we'll not need so many extensions." I don't know how I can thank you, Cindy, for what you are doing for me. Just be a happy girl. That is thanks enough for me. Happy tears run down my cheeks and I smiled all the time. Strand after strand were plaited into my hair and I begun to feel the weight of it. It was a beautiful feeling. I couldn't see it, but I could feel it. One more of my dreams came true. Meanwhile, Mommy prepared a light lunch for us. A turkey salad was the meal. Cindy said, "We girls are very conscious of our weight. You are slender, Beverly, but you should lose some weight. Later when you get your hormonal treatment you will lose some weight, too, then you can end your diet. Now please help me to put these things away so we can eat." I stood up and my hair fell down my back. I couldn't help smiling and I spin round. I was a spinning top of hair. Mommy and Cindy looked at me and both laughed. Mommy asked, "You like you hair?" Yes, Mommy. I can't find the words to say what I feel. I feel like me. She smiled. That is good to hear, Beverly. I helped Cindy with her suitcase and then I set the table. I made a carafe of iced tea and brought it to the table. We all sat down and Cindy looked at me and then she asked Mom, "Do we have some time before we eat?" Of course. What will you do? Look at Beverly, Joan. She is so happy and only her hands look not right. It is her first lunch as a girl. Please let me do her nails. Sure, Cindy. I smiled from ear to ear. Please subscribe my channel for the next part. And visit my Patreon page for early access.